Well, Mario Kart 8. So this generally might be a bit of a surprise for me to review this one, but I have kind of wanted to dive into other kinds of content on both channels. So let's take a look at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So the Mario Kart series goes back a very long way. It originally started on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System and recently has had a ninth main installment, that of course being Mario Kart World. But of course, for the longest time, Mario Kart 8 was the most recent game. It kind of hurts to say this because this game was on the Wii U before it got re-released on the Switch. And I've recently completed it. Yeah, I know it's kind of surprising that someone like me took that long to complete a game like this, but of course, I will kind of get into that at another point. And so I want to give my thoughts on that. Not a full on review, but just some general thoughts on this game and if I recommend it, and how it compares to other games. Of course, the games I'll be comparing it to are, of course, Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7. So, Mario Kart 8 is already a really good game and definitely surpasses the other two that I just mentioned. There's a lot of new characters added and a lot of new tracks added too, and the retaining tracks themselves are also pretty good too. There's also a bunch of DLC with the boost passes that adds a lot more life into this game, which can be surprising but also can't be surprising. I guess it really just depends on the game, but the Mario Kart series generally proves that it has a lot of life within the games, and adding a bunch of new tracks really just kind of made this game last a lot longer. Overall, I think all the tracks in this game are pretty neat. There's a few now themselves are a bit boring, but they don't really take away that much from the game because, well, the game has a lot more good to offer. I also really do like the races in this game. There's a lot of familiar faces and there's some new faces. For the first time, the series actually isn't just strictly Mario characters. There's characters like Link, Isabelle, and of course some Inklings from Splatoon are racers in this game. Although technically Robert was a part of at least Mario Kart DS, if I recall correctly. So it's kind of technically not the first time, but it is kind of the first time that like a lot of characters have been in the game that weren't Mario characters. The new additions in the game are also pretty good too. There's also some ones that return, like collecting various gold coins, and of course parachutes. There's also what appears to be a zero gravity thing added in this game, which is a nice change to, well, a what would be a normal car racer. And of course, there's the battle modes. The battle modes themselves are honestly pretty fun. Mario Kart DS and 7 did have these too. I kind of like them on Mario Kart DS a bit more than 7, but at least the battle mode in Mario Kart 8 was fairly nice, and it's a great return to form. It's also been really fun playing. And of course, I personally do think that Mario Kart 8 is best played as a multiplayer game, but for those who only care for single player games or do not have an internet connection, the game is a wonderful single player game too. Overall, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe does have a lot to offer to the player base, and it makes sense why this game is so successful. And of course, all I can say is that I kind of hope that World is as good as this game. But of course, we'll just have to see. I mean, I will too, because I don't have a copy of that yet. But of course, these were my thoughts on this game. I definitely recommend it to those who haven't played it yet, or those who are generally looking for an interesting game to add to their collections. But until next time, thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful night.